Clara Germana Cele's story unfolds in the early 20th century at St. Michael's Mission in Natal, South Africa, a place where she had been raised by Catholic nuns after losing her parents. At the age of 16, Clara, a devout young girl by appearances, reportedly confessed to her confessor, Father Horner Erasmus, that she had made a pact with the devil. She claimed this act had been impulsive and born out of curiosity rather than any deep malice. This confession marked the beginning of a series of horrifying events that would forever haunt those who encountered her. Not long after her admission, Clara's behavior began to change dramatically. Initially, she became withdrawn and irritable, but soon her actions escalated into something far more disturbing. Witnesses claimed she began to display inexplicable knowledge of languages she had never studied. Clara, who spoke only her native Zulu and a little English, began fluently speaking and understanding Latin, German, French, and Polish. Her voice would change mid-sentence, shifting from her usual tone to deep, guttural sounds that seemed to emanate from an otherworldly source. Her physical strength also defied natural limits. Clara, a slight teenager, could overpower several strong men who attempted to restrain her during her violent outbursts. Nuns reported that she hurled them across the room with ease, sometimes with a single hand. These episodes were often accompanied by terrifying screams and laughter that sounded inhuman. Another eerie aspect of Clara's condition was her ability to reveal secrets about the people around her. She accurately described sins, fears, and personal details about the priests and nuns at the mission, things she could not possibly have known. Her behavior was not only unsettling, but deeply unnerving, leading many to believe she was possessed by a malevolent entity. Clara's aversion to holy objects further solidified these fears. She would writhe in pain at the sight of a crucifix, and holy water burned her skin as though it were acid. She mocked prayers and hymns, twisting the words into grotesque parodies. On several occasions, she was reported to levitate several feet above her bed or the floor, often in front of multiple witnesses. Her body would contort in ways that seemed impossible, bending backward or twisting her limbs unnaturally. Animals, too, reacted violently to Clara's presence. Dogs would bark and growl uncontrollably, refusing to enter rooms where she was kept. Even birds would panic and attempt to flee, creating an atmosphere of dread that permeated the mission. Eventually, the church determined that Clara's condition warranted an exorcism. Fathers Horner Erasmus and Mansueti were assigned to conduct the ritual, which was considered a last resort. The exorcism began with intense prayers and invocations, as the priest sought divine intervention to expel the demonic entity. Clara resisted ferociously, alternating between pleading for help and hurling insults and blasphemies at the priests. The exorcism was a grueling ordeal that lasted for 2 full days. During this time, Clara exhibited extraordinary phenomena. She levitated off the ground multiple times, her body rising several feet before crashing back down. She spoke in multiple voices simultaneously, some of which sounded like growling animals or deep male tones. Her strength was so overwhelming that several people were needed to hold her down at various points during the ritual. At one point, Clara reportedly made a chilling statement, declaring that the priests would never succeed in driving the demon out. However, the priests persisted, invoking the name of Christ and reciting prayers of exorcism with unwavering determination. Finally, after hours of relentless prayer and struggle, Clara let out a blood-curdling scream and collapsed. Witnesses described a palpable sense of relief and calm that descended over the room, signaling that the exorcism had been successful. Following the exorcism, Clara returned to her normal self. She expressed deep remorse for her actions and gratitude toward those who had helped her. The events left an indelible mark on everyone involved, with some claiming that the mission itself carried a lingering aura of unease. To this day, the exorcism of Clara Germana Cele remains one of the most chilling and controversial cases of demonic possession. While skeptics argue that her symptoms could be explained by psychological disorders or epilepsy, believers point to the supernatural elements witnessed by multiple credible sources. The story continues to captivate and terrify, standing as a haunting testament to the unknown forces that may lurk beyond human comprehension.
Enjoyed the content? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more awesome videos your way. Don't forget to click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest uploads. Thanks for watching.